Good morning, Panthers. It is Tuesday. It is also Halloween. Happy Halloween. And it is also Nano. Happy Nano! I hope you have a happy Nano. I know it will come as a great shock to everyone when I tell you that my prepping came to naught. I always say I'm going to prep and it never works out. Never works out the way I planned. So yeah, I have prepped nothing. So I'm going to pants it, as usual. Shocker. But I'm determined to have a fun Nano if I possibly can this time, so that's the thing that I care the most about at this point. So I'm not really that concerned about my lack of prepping. I've done it before, I can do it again. I've done it before a lot at this point. Let's see, what else is there? Well, Phoebe, I saw your beach video and it was great, and I'm so glad that you shared that with us. It looks like so much fun. You look like you had such a good time, and I'm kind of jealous, actually. I mean, not that I want to go to the beach, because the beach in Oregon in October is really cold, but you look like you had a really fun day. What else is there? Oh, we cleaned all of the tomatoes out of the garden because it's getting to be frost time now, so we have to take everything down. I can't remember if I told you guys about this. I meant to, but I'm no longer sure if I did. So we picked all of the tomatoes, and we had like a crap load of tomatoes, like so many tomatoes. Most of my seedlings died, partly due to user error and partly not, but Mom had bought these replacement plants. So we had these 6 replacement plants, and they got huge, like ridiculously huge, like so huge that they broke our tomato cages and just flopped over in the yard. So we just had these this huge kind of pile of tomatoes. So then, of course, because they weren't held up properly with the tomato cages, and because I didn't prune them properly because I don't really know what I'm doing, when we went to take down all the tomato plants, we had to I had to literally hack my way through them with a massive pair of scissors and just cut them apart to get into them because they were so huge. So we ended up with all of these flats of tomatoes, and now we have to figure out something to do with them. Let's see what else. We also planted the multiplier onions today, the fall multiplier onions, which probably should have gone in a couple of weeks ago, but they went in today. The multiplier onions are really fun because we planted our first bunch ever earlier this year, this last season. I wasn't really quite sure what to expect. And they make really small onions. They don't get very big. As the name suggests, they multiply. Sort of like garlic does, where they make a whole bunch of bulbs off of one. You plant one bulb and then you dig them up and there's a whole bunch of bulbs. In this case, we planted 7 and we harvested 56. So that's a pretty good return. And so we just planted all of them again. My research suggests that you plant them twice a year. You get 2 harvests. So you plant them in the spring and then you harvest in the late summer and plant again in fall and then harvest again in the spring. So I hope they make it to the spring. They should. It doesn't get that cold here. It doesn't get cold enough here that it will probably kill them off or anything. So I'm really looking forward to see how they do. Hopefully they make it, at least, most of them. I still haven't repotted the houseplants. I may never repot the houseplants. They may just stay in the pots they're in forever. So that's what I am up to. I will be starting Nano tonight. I know Phoebe's doing Nano too, so go Phoebe. I don't know if anybody else is. If anybody else is, let me know. Phoebe and I are planning to be talking Nano stuff over on the Slack. Please join us there. And that is it. I hope everyone is well and happy, and I love you very much, and I will see you next week. Don't forget to be awesome.